Ranked ladder anxiety. That's what I had, and it's made me quit Age of Empires twice now. But this is the third time, and I really feel like it's going to stick this time because I'm approaching it differently. Not as a, hey, I'm going to make it and I'm going to be like a pro player or I'm going to get into Conk 3 and do all these crazy things. I'm approaching it as I just want to have fun. But I really enjoy competitive play and I really enjoy 1v1 on the ladder. So it's a little bit of they're fighting against each other and it's caused some things. So I had to make a checklist of things I personally have to do and just kind of enjoy the journey, not necessarily look forward to the destination. And maybe you're like this too. So let's get into it. First off, shifting the mindset. First off, yeah, I was like, every single game has to look good, and I'm recording like every single game I play. So, like, if I want to reverse back to it, I can go, okay, how did I do here? Oh, this one right here, what happened with him? I lost 170 points. There's a massive MMR difference. And I literally just record these and I started uploading them to YouTube, or not uploading this is just referencing on the actual live stream itself. But I created an entire website, aoe.christitis.com, and I really just wanted to get this like made down perfectly so I can reference all these things. So I know how I'm getting better. So I have all the metrics. But I can get lost in that. I can get anxiety from it. I can go, oh, well, maybe I don't want to show my bad days. And this last stream was awful. I had 4 losses in a row. My mind wasn't quite right, but I still had fun. I still enjoyed the journey of it because I just approached it differently. I approached it without that ranked mindset, like it has a tournament, blah blah blah. And I just was like, who cares, if I'm going down to gold 3 and not a platinum player. So I wanted to do that. And I wasn't obsessed about winning every game because I didn't even follow a build order in these last 4 games. And frankly, I hadn't really followed a build order since I've been back, just because I really want to get good at balancing eco. That's like my main focus of the game, So when I'm doing it, I don't want to say, hey, my focus is to get to plat or diamond or conch. It's to just say, hey, I need to get better about balancing my resource. It doesn't matter if I can master a build order and then I just climb up to a diamond. So the big thing here is I'm going to lose some games and I need to learn from those games and figure out, hey, why am I not able to balance my eco? Because I really want it to go, instead of just mastering a really good build order and trying to finish every game in about 15 minutes, because you can pretty much do that and climb pretty far, but it's really limiting because then as soon as you switch civs or you try a different build order, you're just going to lose every game and it's just pretty morally defeating. So I really wanted to get good at the mid game, and to do that, I feel like I need to get perfect at that balancing of resources on the fly, and that's why I'm kind of hanging out in gold 3 on this way back. So I'm not like focused on one civ, I'm not focused on a certain build order, I'm not looking to climb, and that's okay. I can just treat it like that. So it's fun. And that's the thing. Set a fun-focused goal for each session. Not, hey, I'm going to get 100 elo today. It's, hey, I'm going to look better. I'm going to work on my scouting. Trying a new opener. Something that's just wild, like warrior monks or something silly like that. Just something fun that you're probably going to lose, and it would be a good thing to try. Get out of that comfort zone. Control 1 or more map resources. So yeah, hey, work on dominating, maybe grabbing the boar, or just going, hey, I'm just going to try and bogart these 2 boar and deer packs, and that's my focus of the game. And then get better at that. Or if you want to focus on micro, I don't have the APM for micro yet. I still don't have 100 APM, so I'm really just macro specific goals for me personally. But if you do, micro goals could be your thing as well. So that's like number 2 here. 3, choose civilizations you actually enjoy. So for the longest time, people would jump in my chat and go, hey, the last couple times I would played, they'd go, hey, you should try HRE, you would love it. And I just hate that stupid inspiration monk you have to do, that if you don't do it right, you're just going to end up shooting yourself. Same with China, the whole taxes and stuff. man, I ain't got time for that. And I don't like the mechanic. So I don't play those civs, and you shouldn't either if you don't like a mechanic. Even if they're like OP or everyone says this is a great build order, it's going to dominate and you're going to climb. Don't do that. Play the civ you actually enjoy playing that you can identify with. And I'd like to pick, this time around, I'm trying to pick like 2 or 3 civs I really enjoy and just enjoy in general to where I can play. Like the new Macedonia dynasty, I just absolutely love that entire civ. Through and through. I still love a Japanese. And for my third civ, I'm looking at like maybe House of Lancaster. I've heard great things about them, but I haven't used them enough. So while I'm pretty low elo here, I'm gonna be tinkering around with these guys and just kind of just going willy nilly with it. Now, I might practice a build order a little bit, but it'll be a simple build order. It's not going to be, hey, go here, grab professional scouts, micro all these deer back to the base and get that because you're going to be 10% ahead of a person that just has a simple build order. Chances are I'm going to screw all that up and I'm going to be 10-20% behind someone that followed a simple build order because that's where I'm at in the game. So it's really understanding that. If you are getting anxiety or you're just like, oh, this is not fun, simplify the build order. Don't follow just like a massive like Conk 3 players build order that's difficult because that might not be the best for you. And then probably the next thing, don't play on tilt. Like if you're getting angry or stressed, just step back, maybe play an FFA if you still want to play the game, or maybe just a quick match. That's okay. I personally just absolutely love playing on the ladder every single time. But if I start to get tilted or something like that, I know some people do. And if I'm in a bad mood or something like that, sometimes I just want to just kind of grind it out. Like this session, I wasn't in the best mood and I wasn't in a great headspace. And I just lost 4 in a row. But I still had a good time, even though I wasn't in a great headspace for ranked play. So it's okay to just go in and just know, hey, you're probably going to lose some games. Just don't tilt over it. And then embrace the losses as learning opportunities, which we kind of touched a little bit up there. But always try and pick one thing to improve from your losses. Like when I look at each loss, I try and actually go back through my live streams after the fact and then just kind of say, hey, what happened here? So this loss, I didn't cancel out an age 3 landmark for the first game. And when it got destroyed, I lost just a ton of resources, like 2,000 resources at like 2 minutes. It was absolutely just devastating. And then this one struggled with gold economy and food economy, so I just didn't do well with my macro. This one, I just got completely landlocked to my base. He just kept me contained the entire way and just dominated the entire map. And this one, I just decided to throw up Japanese, and I was just like, oh, I don't need a build order. I remember my Japanese build, and then my castle timing was just so slow. By the time I was getting like mounted Sams out and stuff, it was already like 15 minutes. It was like way too late, and the timing was way off. So I was like, all right, so that's it. And then there we go. But then I was trying to pick out the things that I did well, like APM improvement from 50 to 75, learning to adapt without strict build orders, focusing on flexible gameplay. And, honestly, I knew these losses were going to come because I was on a 7-game win streak. That's insane. And then, it was just a great interaction with everybody that popped into chat. I just enjoyed that section of it. So, learn that, embrace the losses, and celebrate the small victories as you go through. And then if you want to limit your session length here as well, like for me, I almost wanted to keep playing even with the 4 losses, but I looked at the clock and I was like, no, I should go to the gym. So I stepped away, and then by the time I got back, I was like, I don't really want to jump back in. Let me review all those games. And I think by limiting that and kind of leaving myself wanting more when I in my session, I think that helps a lot, and it keeps your fatigue a little bit lower as well. I absolutely love this. It's fun, but this time I'm trying it a different method because the first 2 gaming runs I had in 2024, I felt like I really I was too serious, and I just wanted to climb rank and get as high as I could. And even if that meant staying with 1 strict build order or maybe 2 strict build orders by 2 civs, and that's it. It pigeonholed me into a gameplay style that I ended up, I think, burning out on because of that. So I know that was my, before I'm taking, and hopefully that keeps you from it. It's always fun to say I'm a platinum or a diamond player or even a conqueror player. But at the end of the day, this is a game. Have fun.